but watching through it for me is just kind of like boring. So for this, when they're literally like people who I consider to be.
So you argue against them, you don't dox them? No, but it's not just arguing, it's not just criticism, right? Again, right? What is the difference between Willie Mack and these people? What is the difference between Nicholas Diorio and these people, right? These people don't just argue. They're not good faith. Argue implies like when you say that someone is arguing another person, it implies that both of them are acting in good faith. These people are not people that act in good faith. They're like they're some of the most bad faith people I've ever heard. Like genuinely, like when I was debating them, they were constantly gaslighting me, pretending that they don't know anything about the information, and they were constantly trying to justify, like trying to destroy Destiny, right? End his career, right? End everything about him. That's literally what they were trying to justify. So yeah, of course, like I don't blame someone for thinking that, yeah, like they're okay to dox, right? That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Yeah.
Like internet friends, they're literally just like excusing their doxes or justifying their doxes. And then they try to get ahead of it basically by saying like, well, I'm burning the bridge with you. And it's like, this is so fucking gay. What's your reasoning for burning the bridge? I called you a pedophile. Let's look at your past fucking history and see if it's like justified to call you a pedophile. And then you look at the.
What, you don't think that I shouldn't or shouldn't burn the bridge between us because you called me a pedophile? You think it's unreasonable to burn a bridge over someone calling you a pedophile? When I told you to stop, like, at least 2 times, I think? 1 to 2 times? Bro. Like, it's actually, like, again, that's crazy. Yeah. Hold on.
All right, today we're going to talk about how we can find out and how much we can find out and what it takes to get there. So first we have to decide how much do we want to find out. So let's say in this case, I want to find out at a level of 7. Okay, so I find that level on my graph and I come horizontally to my gradient line. Where it intersects with my gradient line, I'm going to come straight down to where it intersects with my fuck around line. That there is going to tell me how much I have to fuck around to find out what I need to find out. See, as you can see, the more you fuck around, the more you're going to find out.
Okay, alright, thanks. What is this?
You're the minor. Start reading.
All right. You like men. Sorry.
Fuck you.
Kill yourself, man lover. Why don't you sound like a furry?
They post a Twitter link.
Every accusation is a confession, okay? Every accusation is a confession.
My experience working with Chris Minecraft
Take notes? Okay, next time I'll take notes, okay?
thread.
Wow. Stupid man.
But it's obvious you're dead serious about the pedophilic thoughts to the point where you wrote a 30-page manifesto. Dude, all I like is lolly. That's it, okay? And then apparently admitting that is like, I don't fucking know, okay? It's like, yeah, I was crashing out at the time, okay? It wasn't a good look. Jesus. Yeah. But the thing is that, like, again, this is coming from the same people who are moralizing about, like about the stuff when they have their own fucking accusations. It's insane to me.
Stupid woman.
Okay, I'm tired. Bye.
This is getting really loud. I gotta turn this down a little more.
You don't want people to look. Hold on. You don't want people to look into it. No, wrong. I have never told people not to look into it. Never. Like show me one time that I've never told people to look into any of my allegations in the past, period. Not only has all my mods looked into it at the very least, like Lynn looked into it, right, in the past, like on her own time. Several other people have DM'd me saying that they've looked into my past allegations. No, they accept me for who I am, okay? They've all looked into my allegations. They know who I am, all right? Fringe. Your mod's totally not biased. Cool. Bye. Good luck.
Is that good? Should be good.
Yeah, I think
Okay. Chat. There's
2. Okay.
their past history, and they are a self-prescribed POCD, self-prescribed lolicon. And it's like, you're mad that I called you a pedophile. It's like, no, you're mad that I like argued with you and I'm against Destiny and all this shit. Like, it's so obviously cope. You can watch it. Like, their arguments are retarded. They do the whole gay with their whole doxing argument. They try to get away from the moral argument. They're like, no, I wouldn't be surprised if this happened. And it's like, okay, we'll talk about if it's right or wrong. Like, I don't know. This is like not engagement, pathetic.
Yeah.
Like, fucking retarded nothing. It's like, well, if you go outside, if you go outside wearing a short skirt, I wouldn't be surprised if you got raped. And it's like, okay, well, is it bad that they got raped? Is it good that they got raped? Like, talk about what is the moral, like, is it okay to do?
But that's the thing. Doxing, I know, this is crazy. This is a crazy take. You ready for the crazy take? Doxing is generally bad. Doxing is generally bad. Like, do you want me to like sit here and virtue signal all day about that? Yeah, doxing is generally bad. How many times do I have to say, yeah, ready? Doxing, oh my god, she's gonna say it, is, oh my god, generally, I'm about to faint.
This thing, and they never touch that.
And you know what's funny? This is coming from the same people who praise Blav for doxing Destiny. Okay, just FYI. All right, these are all the same people who praise him for doing that. So
try to play it like really safe, but it's just so obviously like they don't want to.
They're just they're like incredibly.
Like in my opinion, these people are more pro doxing than I am. Okay, from my perspective. This Yahoo and this Wahoo, all right, are, how about doxing ICE agents? Fuck, you might be able to make a good argument, actually, unironically. Fuck me, dude. But I don't want to say anything. I don't want to get in trouble. Okay, Jesus, for that, at the very least. But that's, yeah. I mean, you might be able to make an argument, right?
Different arguments, and it's like, okay, so everybody who's criticizes Bad Empanada by that, like, by what you're saying, then yeah, you could expect to get doxxed, right? But it's like, they would have no problem morally decrying Bad Empanada for doxing, right?
No problem. Nope.
Like, obviously they can see it when it's somebody else. When it's somebody who's not Destiny, they would absolutely go after these people, right? You can see it. Destiny says,
this implies that I have not went after Destiny.
oh, well, there's any act against Bad Empanada is okay, right? Any act against them, that's totally fine. Do you know what I'm saying?
Sorry, I'm reading something on the side. I just got sent something. Repeat what you said. I apologize.
I'm saying that, like, they have no problem morally, like, going to the moral argument when it's Bad Empanada. Like, Destiny himself will go to the moral argument on Bad Empanada and say anything that happens to this guy is justified, right? This guy's like a morally evil.
You know, they think that I'm a Destiny cock sleeve, okay? And it's so crazy, I just have to throw my... This was 6 months ago when I came back, okay? This was 6 months ago when I came back. 2 cents into it, okay? This is the first video that I've released when I came back. I am disappointed. I mean, like, it doesn't really mean anything coming from me or whatever, right? But, like, just from a more personal perspective, you know, I watched Destiny for quite a long time, ever since I was a sophomore in college. He got me back into all this politics, rigmarole, right? The reason why I volunteered in politics in the first place is just simply because of Destiny. Yeah, because all my other friends were like doing political canvassing. I was like, oh my god, yeah, I gotta do this too, ever since I've been inspired. So yeah, I actually got people to go vote, and no, it's not because of progressive victory. I guess somehow we're like discounting everything I've said. It's just, fuck me, dude. It's just, okay, very cool.
Evil actor. Anything that happens to him is justified.
You admit to having fixations on Kui and Pestany. Doesn't that discredit you? How? What?
But they can't apply that at all to Destiny. And it's like, okay, well, that should just be telling you.
I mean, fuck. I mean, Queeman has had like fucking fixations on me, right? When he was covering me at the time. And so does like I guess right now Mrao and J-Stalk are like fixating on me, right? Yeah, what does even fixating even mean?
You right? You can obviously say that Bad Empanada is bad. He's evil, but you can't say it about Destiny. Seems concerning.
Yeah. No, I agree. Dude, I just wish we had like I said this on stream too. I don't know if it'll like I don't remember exactly where it was. But like yeah, you should I feel like doxing is one of those things where you should have like no exceptions for it. It doesn't matter if you're a fucking pedophile, it doesn't matter if you're, random video game streamer, it doesn't matter who you are, you should not be doxed. Internet vigilantism in that form.
Wrong. This is just a take for someone who hasn't thought it through, okay? I can easily come up with 2 scenarios off the top of my head where someone deserves to be doxxed, okay? Number 1, if the person is a doxer themselves, okay? Number 2, if you've seen a scenario, online where, for example, you see some domestic abuse happening and you think that someone is in immediate danger, then yeah, you should be allowed to dox like that place and even SWAT that place. Fuck, right? If you think that, and send the police to that place, if you think some wacky shit is going on. Right? This is how I know. This is how I know you haven't really thought about this, right? Like that's the problem with these people. These people just like they don't really think about like different situations, I guess. I don't know what is it about their way of thinking. Maybe they're not like stimulated in terms of critical thinking. I don't fucking
It's not helpful. It doesn't do anything. It does not
And 3, going after someone's career. Yes.
provide results. It's like if you dox a fucking pedophile, look at EDP.
Like just notice this. Just notice this. Every single content creator, when they criticize someone, even like a commentator, like they will always say, well, I don't want this person to quit being a content creator. I don't want this person. That's the difference, all right, between like an average commentator who goes after someone, I guess, versus like these people are just like the most crazy motherfuckers, okay? Like their entire chat saying like W blav, W blav, W blav really betrays what their intention is, yeah? Oh, yeah.
EDP was outed for being a pedophile like years ago, and he's still out. He's not in jail. He was never convicted of anything. Doxing anybody for any sort of reason, especially for like petty internet drama, does not do.
Again, not number 1, not petty internet drama. Okay, you're going after someone's career, but okay, very nice misrepresentation here. Okay, and again, okay, I just want to say, you really can't think of one scenario here where you think doxing could be justified. Really, you don't think of one scenario here.
Do anything. It just makes you look
Not
like a
even
fucking
one.
retard. You should be principally against doxing, no matter who it is.
Like, okay, yeah, I mean, again, going back to the fucking example where someone is being like, man, this is like dude. Going back to the one example where, let's just say the streamer is a domestic abuser and they stood up and then beat their wife. You don't think it's justified to try to find out where they live and call the cops on them? So someone who is, like, yeah, it's just ridiculous.
Like if someone's doing something illegal, go to the cops. If someone's, fucking with you or criticizing you, respond to it or ignore it. If you give it attention, but your attention is...
Isn't all petty internet drama going after your career in this definition? No, there's a complete and total utter difference between the two, right? For one of them is, okay, we're just going to make videos and that's it. But it's not just making videos, right? Like, fuck. Like, most of the time when it comes to people commentating and stuff, it's making videos, right? It's just, like, very plainly making videos, right? But the thing is that for some other people, like for this group, it's a content creator network of people with the fixated
to,
goal.
like, escalate to it.
With, like, the fixated goal of destroying someone utterly and totally, right? Like, this is what's going on, right? Like, that is the biggest difference. That's the big difference between the two, right? They've said they've done this over everything fishing for years. Stardust, Lollipedos, Tomfoolery, Progressive Victory. Their whole thing is A-logging people and hammering it for a week straight. Exactly. Yep. All the way from Stardust, right, to Progressive Victory, to Tomfoolery. For the record, okay, I'm also guilty of this, okay, because I tried to appeal to these people in the past, but I know exactly what appealed to these people in the past, right? I know what appeals to these people is if you do anything vaguely anti-Destiny, they will love you for it. So the thing is that, yeah, of course I understand these people. I was one of them, right?
An insane degree is is like just retarded. And like I feel like food shops of all people should be against doxing, considering their past. Again, absolutely no justification for if they're doxed. I don't think they should be doxed. But like if anybody could justify a dox on someone, it would be food shops.
Okay, so you're just justifying my docs then. Considering how like you literally share an audience with like you clearly Kiwi farmers like watch this entire space, right? I mean, and then Kiwi farmers clearly watch JStelk very clearly, right? At the very least, if they don't watch Morale, right? They watch JStelk. So you're just basically giving them the go-ahead for them to acquire my docs, but okay. I mean, I've been expecting this, okay? I was just wondering when it would come.
Given some of the insane shit that they've said. So it's so confusing to me how they're like justifying it. To people who are critical of Destiny, I guess.
Why the fuck is Morale saying this? Listen. What, don't you know? He's not actually calling for my docs, okay? He just said, you know, I'm against food shops getting docs. Don't you get it? It's totally different. Wow.
It's dude, it's
you can tell JStelk is a little bit flabbergasted by what Morale just said.
I don't know. I feel like it's fucked up because why is Hassan's like the only big creator I've really even seen mention it? Like almost
like,
nobody else
fuck?
cares to talk about it. Oh, do you see
Grigor Sama, Morale, you never steal man food shop's argument.
SFO came into my Discord to watch the call or whatever, and then they're shit talking me in Food Shop's chat, and I'm like, I literally message him, I'm like, hey, we could like literally.
Wait, who cares if they're shit talking you in Food Shop's chat? Who the fuck cares? Like the thing is that like I expect people in your chat to be smack talking me, right? Wait, oh, he's talking about SFO, someone who he supposedly is on good terms with. What do you mean you smack talked SFO, right? You burned a bridge yourself. I literally linked SFO, like the segment of stream, right, where JStelk was apparently smack talking you, right? So this isn't something where you're like owed or something. You burned a bridge yourself. You asked for it yourself. Like, it's insane for him to think that he's entitled to a conversation with Dev, right? Because I was actually the one that linked SFO, the segment where you were crashing out on him and insulting him in front of his stream, right? And SFO can confirm it for me as well.
Just talk about it. He's like, he say I like shanked him or something? Come on, let me pull this up.
Like, what the fuck? JStelk thinks that he can just, like, crash out on people without consequences? Or he thinks he can just, like, fucking smack talk people without consequences? Like, what are we talking about here?
I used to like Short Fat Otaku.
I never liked his videos. Get on my level.
My IRL friend actually
I'm just friends with him. That's it.
introduced me to him, funnily enough. But like his recent just like takes on shit.
Nah.
Yeah, bro, I gave a nuanced take on Destiny case and got the JStelk shank. Feels bad, man. We were pals for a while.
Wait, how'd you see
that? He put it in Food Shops chat. I screenshotted it and sent it. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
I messaged it to him. I was like, "How did I shank you?" He's like, "I gave the most milquetoast take, and you devoted a whole segment to it." Come on, man. And the segment was calling out like the most retarded argument he had with like Ellie B on Twitter.
Oh yeah. So this is what I was talking about. Okay.
Where he just looked fucking stupid, and it was me just pointing out that he looked fucking stupid. Oh fuck! I don't have my old shit. Hold on. Let me see if I can find
I don't even know if that was the first time.
it really quickly.
Fuck.
What's
But that was the one example I was thinking about. Okay.
LEB's handle again? LEB again.
Here, I'll send you this. I don't think he likes me. He left me on red.
Yeah.
You can leak. I give you permission to leak these. I don't think he wants to.
Bro, I really like this Musketeer skin, dude. I really, really like this Musketeer skin. Oh my god. Holy shit.
You might fucking hate me and want me dead, dude. I don't know.
Skin. I'm getting my ass beat right now. Please don't die.
Wait, is it not Sleepy Devo?
It is Sleepy.
Sleepy _Devo. Oh shit. Oh, I'm trying to.
Oh no.
I'll leak those in just a second.
Dude, look at this. Look at this skin for Musketeer. It's so fucking based.
Oh, take your time.
But I just want to go see if I can find.
Get you some elf ears. It's not elf
Oh,
ears.
never mind. That's not it. Okay, hold on. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Yeah. This is the one I looked at. That was funny. Got the J-Stock shank. Dude, I could have called him out from like any point of view, and I asked him to come on stream and talk about it, and he did not want to talk about it. What is this? Hello, short fat otaku. Can you be the Destiny to my food shops? What the fuck, lol? No, I don't want to have sex with you. Not what I was getting at. Like, want to call it.
Wait, can you be the Destiny to my food shops? Wait, what? Wait, I don't get it. Wait, what does that mean?
Plain smile? Like that
Oh, like come on stream and talk to you for 2 hours?
angel of
Is that what it
things?
means?
That angle of things. I don't know why I said angel. Angle of things. Maybe if there's big old dramas I'm a part of. Dev just like kind of sits on the sideline and then he makes like, yeah, I realize this. I'm sitting here and I'm like, bro, you can just come on stream and talk about it. Like, I'm totally fine talking about exactly. If you want to talk about it, I'll pull up the thing where you said I shanked you and we can talk through it really easily. Mantis got into a huge argument with SFO for objectifying food shops, and he admitted in that convo he was a chaser. Yeah, I literally...
I don't think it was Mantis. It was, Who is DK's girlfriend again? You're super quiet compared to J-Stock? Oh, sorry, he just shouts a lot. Give me a second.
He can just hop on and like talk about any of these things whenever he wants. I don't know why he wouldn't. But I need to find the
do
LED
it now
tweets.
after you leak the DMs?
These aren't my DMs.
Well, he's leaking my DMs.
Boots.
Oh, he's leaking
yes.
your DMs?
Boots, yeah. Boots is the one that had that debate, not Mantis.
Tough.
No, not Mantis.
Fuck, I need to be able to find this shit. Because this was like
Why do you know
so...
that? Well, probably because you recall Boots from the Mr. Girl drama when they used to beef with one another and stuff.
Stupid. Oh, hold on.
Does this work? Nope. Nope. Keys? Yep, okay.
Is this the one? Fuck, hold on. Give me a second. I
have no more torches. Destiny said they were the two dumbest shit stirrers in the space. Wait, really? Boots and DK? All I know about Boots and DK is that they just like being edgy, incredibly edgy, like as edgy as possible to get attention, and that's it. But...
I'll find it. Give me a second, guys. Nope, that's not it. I'm trying to find his argument with LEB. Kenny's here to say Food Shops is winning. I know, that is Kenny's... For some reason, Kenny with these avatars that seemingly always line us up in a certain direction wants to defend Food Shops.
Number one problem. Number two, I am Nostradamus. I said Food Shop was winning like what a few weeks ago in a VC. And look what happened now.
Do you remember? Destiny. Do you remember what you? Hold on.
Dude, Flo, join us, okay? Listen, you may be an anti-fan right now, but we can fix you, okay? We can fix you up, okay? Re-education camp, all right? DGG re-education camp.
Hold on, do you remember what you said she was winning because of?
Oh, okay. I'm just saying there's a pattern in mainstream media where people are just
doesn't want to say it.
Alleged pedophiles. You guys think I'm moving? I think it's a joke. I think she's. But you know, Epstein files are not coming out. You know, more Lolicon VTubers by the day. I mean, it's over. It's over for kids. I mean,
it's over
lost
for
came
kids.
Too late.
What the fuck?
That's what I'm saying. You just have to deal with it. To take it in.
You sound like you're like laying on your tummy. You're like kicking your feet right now, dude.
Yeah, I am. It's just it's over.
It's over for kids. True.
Let's go.
Okay.
Hey, Krieger, what do you need lolly avatar? This is just a big head.
This was like the thread or whatever, okay? This is the thread.
Let's see.
You're not click very off topic. Okay. Destiny legitimately has some behavior he needs to apologize for. By the way, I'll give the same take I did because it was my like reactionary take to this, right? But I thought this thread was interesting. I was like, oh, do you want to talk about this? Because like it seemed like you made some weird claims that you would never make. Like Dev is like a smart person, and I'm like, dude, you know that you made like a totally retarded claim here, right? And I told him like,
oh, smart. Let's not go that far. Okay.
hop on stream, we can talk about it. And then I covered the stuff. But we'll just look again.
How is Pixie using the court in bad faith?
Yeah, Pixie has clearly been using the court system in bad faith, making untrue claims, using the process to silence criticism. Neither of these wash away the other, both are true. Ellie asks, what are you talking about? Dev says, I've since looked over the whole case. Destiny's far from innocent, but so is Pixie. Turns out she shared the sex tape with people behind his back as well, last I checked. Plus her actions in court have been, not great.
Wait, and that's true, right? That's part of the discourse, right? That is, like, to be fair, that is part of the discourse, right?
And Ellie says, oh, so you just believe the thing Destiny completely lied about. Whatever, not worth arguing with anyone who still takes his word as gospel. Let me know if you ever break out of that. So, again, all he has to do here is show evidence of this, right?
Uh-huh.
And I would say, so I think my issue with this would be that Pixie said she shared it with her...
At what point has Pixie been open to criticism, saying anything short of she's an innocent, angelic, retarded child who didn't know any better is met with an unhinged response? No, clearly she can't do anything wrong, okay? She's just an angelic, angel, girl, okay? White girl, okay? You know how it is with white girls, okay? Jesus.
A boyfriend, on May 9th or something, like way before the PI hearing. And now Desi heard this in PI hearing, apparently had a vision from God that this was the big leak. This is a big game changer. Part of the documents for like weeks at that point, but whatever. If you have proof he lied, I'd like to see it. So this is basically, Dev is making a positive claim, yes? Pixie lied. Pixie lied, and she's been using this process to silence criticism. So the positive claim from Dev are these. Where is Dev's evidence? I think that's what Ellie's going to ask for. Hey, where's your evidence? And he's like, well, if you have proof he lied, it's like, dude, you realize you're taking the foundational position that what Destiny said is true, and you're asking other people to disprove it, right? You're just saying, well, Destiny's word is true, and you need to disprove it. That's not how making claims works, right? And I laid that out for him. And apparently pointing out that it's retarded to just say Destiny told the truth before seeing any evidence. Apparently that's giving him the shank. Which I don't get it at all.
I fucking hate slimes, dude. Like this, sorry, I'm not talking about this slime, okay? Nor am I talking about this slime, okay? Love you, Flo. But like, I'm talking about the slime as in like the Darkest Dungeon slime.
Did you tell him? Yeah, I literally messaged him and said like, hey, if you want to hop on stream.
Holy shit. Oh.
Dev's mad at you for not gaslighting LEB? Yeah, I don't know. If you have proof he lied, I'd like to see it. As I said, I've been looking over everything I can get my hands on, whether it's pro Destiny or anti.
Mike?
He and I are not friends. I'm just interested in the truth. But he is without. So where did you get the idea that she shared it with people behind his back? Reading the KF thread, I think. I've archived everything I've seen for a future video on the topic. If you have evidence it's wrong, send it my way and I'll archive that too. Okay, so just produce it? Why are you arguing on Twitter when you could just say, here's the evidence? He's literally saying, hey, I saved the evidence. And she's like, wait, where? Oh, I saved it.
Syphilis. That's
okay, can you show me it? Clearly didn't originate in the KF thread. I'm asking you what evidence you saw to support it. Don't fully recall, which is why I said in the original tweet, last I checked. I know I have it stuffed away somewhere, but I'm open to being wrong.
No.
What do you have?
The spiral begins.
Again, positive claim. Could you just show me the evidence for what you're claiming? The funny thing here is this is what she's basically asking Dev. She's telling Dev, I think you take Destiny's word as gospel. I think you heard Destiny say this.
Fuck,
I think you have no source for this at all. That is like a third party, like sort of objective source. You just heard Destiny say this, and you're repeating it. Which, by the way, possibly that could be true. There is a world where that's possible, right? But Dev is just believing what Pixie said. This Dev person seems like a dum-dum? They're not. Which makes me think that this is either like
no, I know Dev. He's a dum-dum.
malicious and they won't talk about it. Like, they know how stupid they sound, which is why they wouldn't get on stream to talk about it. But they're not a stupid person. This is somebody I actually like a lot of their political stuff they've done on their channel.
I don't
think he's malicious. I think he understands that he said something really dumb here, and he doesn't have the evidence he said he had, and he just looks stupid, right? But his actual political stuff that he's done is not bad. And it's very frustrating that he is just pretending to be retarded here.
He is.
So then she says,
okay, go ahead.
oh, what I have is a pretty big problem because I know where it came from. A completely baseless claim from Destiny about an event about that his close friend claims he doesn't remember, which is counteracted by earlier court filings and his own words.
I need a healer.
Can you? This is why I think it's important to maintain the expectation that people who make affirmative claims against his victims should be able to substantiate them, because his strategy is clearly to damage his victims to try to shut them up and try to shut them and other victims up. I will send you what I have, but it's untenable for Steven to be able to come out with a new smear every day and the burden to be placed on his victims, who are in an impossible position regarding defending themselves publicly, to disprove them. Dev replies, well, I don't want anybody to shut up because of what I've posted, and I don't think that'll happen. I have no reach, but I'm willing to see what you have. Thank you.
No.
Right? Like, she literally says, oh, it's insane to make affirmative claims based on nothing, which I think she's implying that's what you're doing. And Dev goes, well, I'm happy to see what you have. Huh? Yeah, here's the thing, Izimandias. He's not retarded. He has to know that this is fucking insane. He has to know that this is like complete bullshit, him doing this, and his dodging of anybody on streams is exactly how you know he knows it's bullshit.
I mean, has he dodged? I mean, even if he did dodge, I just don't see entertaining J-Soak to be any worth your time, dude. I just don't think entertaining J-Soak is worth the time. But you know what? Sure. I mean, there's a reason why I turned on J-Stock, right? But
okay.
Do you remember when I met Queeman in the server and it was a argument about Dev?
Mm-hmm. Wait, what?
Was it an argument about Dev? I thought it was No, it was an argument about Chugga Conroy, not Dev.
Chugga
Well, I mean, Dev was a big part of
Hey,
it.
look,
He made
it's
one of the
Melina from Elden Ring.
videos, right?
Dude.
Okay.
I was trying to argue about Dev, I think.
I thought you were trying to argue about Chugga Conroy.
No, that was what the argument was about, but it trailed off because Dev made a video and I was like, this video is bad, it's shit. But then it like really wasn't.
Yeah. Well, I don't remember that part, but what were you arguing?
Dude, I remember the argument happening. I don't remember my position. I know I took like a retarded position that I conceded. It was like
I don't think your position was that retarded. I think Queen was being a total pedophile in that debate.
I also hate how like these people just like